and then we can start. We got Black Latino and Native American. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the Lord's statutes and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call an ambulance. That shit go. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. Ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that shit go. Right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that shit go.
Wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting tough from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away from camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar head hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Whether anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before
that shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that.
Israel. People skip right.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom. Yahweh Shemar Shabrak to all the Akim out there. Yahweh Shemar Alathun by Shemar Shana, all the Akim out here. This is the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Okay, and then if we close the Feast of Unleavened Bread out, that is the it starts to be of the first fruits. We'll talk about that at the end. But just the people up here, this event up here, I might.
La Yasha. Camera needs to be quick.
Hold on. It's wild. Somebody's coming.
Amadi and Wapinya Hakadam. That means rise and face the east. That goes for everybody. The east is behind. We're gonna be reading the Lord's Prayer first in the Hebrew. Abanaw.
Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodah.
Kodah.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shakah.
Shakah.
Hawa.
Yahweh.
Lakwakah.
Lakwakah. Lama'ah.
Desire.
Desire.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shah.
Shah.
Wa.
Ba.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Latam Lanaw.
Latam Lanaw.
Call.
Call.
Wam. Wasalaknaw. Wasalakiyanaw. 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 Wala'ah. Taba'ayanaw. Manasayawam. Mahal. Hawashayanaw. Ayan. Rad. Kaya. Ka. Mamalakwa. Salakia. Waha Allah. Waha Ta'ara. La'abulamin. Aman. And in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. So be it. This is our power. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushua. Our Pashah. Damanaw. Akat. Akat. Barpa'ah. Ko Marawa. Wako Marawa. Akat. Latahara. Hamatazaran. Akat. Ahakian. Hamakian. Akat. Al-Rakatwa. Hatama'ala. Lagarashan. Bahashim Yahushua. The water month. And in the English, Yahweh. In the name Yahushua, give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. This is blessed Israel. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Waya Shira'ala. Wakabaya. Sapari. Barak. Bahashim Yahushua. The water of month. And in the English, Yahweh. In the name Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. This is Psalms 121. Aisha, Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Mahar,
Ahahar,
Ayanya,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a,
Zari,
Aizar,
Zari,
Aizar,
Ain,
Ma'ash,
Hawa,
Yahal,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Yam,
Tamayam,
Rakza,
Ma'arazza,
Al-Yanatan,
Ayatan,
Mawat,
Amawat,
Go,
Rabal,
Al-Yanawam,
Ayanawam,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Na,
Anak,
A'a,
A'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
A'a,
Yanawam,
Yashan,
Yishan,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Shara'al,
Yashal,
Hawa,
Yahak,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Hawa,
Yahak,
Go,
Zal,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yam,
Yumika,
Yamika,
Yumika,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamat,
Hashima,
La'ayataka.
Yashaka,
Okay. La'ayataka.
Yahaka,
Wayarak.
Wayarak,
Valaya'a.
Vayalaha,
Yahawa.
Yahawa,
Yashmar.
Yashamarka,
Makorah.
Makora,
Yashmar.
Yashamar,
Abnakash.
Abnakash,
Yahawa.
Yahawa,
Yashmar.
Yashamar,
Taza'aka.
Taza'aka,
Wabawa'aka.
Wawaka,
Mayak.
Mayata,
Salaki. Mayata.
Mayata,
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai,
Allah.
Awalam,
Aman.
Amam. And in the English, I will lift my eyes to the hill.
I will lift up to the hill.
And whence comes my help?
From whence
My help comes from your house.
my help coming from your
I
house.
made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
Even the stuff that puts me
You
moved,
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
he that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not suffer.
not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
is the son of sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day,
sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
and thy
out
coming in,
and thy coming
from
in.
this time forth,
This time
even forevermore.
even forever.
So be it.
This is Psalms 83. Al-Haim.
Allahumma,
Al-Dabayamaka.
Al-Dabayamaka,
Al-Dabakwat.
Al-Dabakwat,
Al-Dabakwat. Al. Kayahana. Awayabika. Yama. Yahama Yawan. Wamashanayaka. Yasha Awa. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Rayamwa. Rayamwa.
Yahweh,
Sawa.
Sawa,
Will your eye does it? Will your eye? Your eye does it? Your eye does it what? Will your eye does it what?
when you think I to the what?
Does a one year come?
I'll have a one you can.
Amar.
Amar, Lakam, what a happy
Mongolia.
Magonia,
Well,
Allah,
car.
it's a car.
Shum Yashra.
Show yourself.
Why?
I want,
Yeah.
right now,
Does it? No, what does the eye? A lot here. Say it again.
and what
No, what eye does the what?
I to the what?
Ah,
Lie,
your card.
your cover,
Your cup.
are you covered?
Yeah.
Right now,
Your Karakwa.
where you correct one,
Aholia.
I'll hold you,
Adawam.
I want.
Will you shall I? Will you shall? Will you shum? Will you shall I? Will you shamai? Alayam.
Well, it's my Aliyah,
Or whatever.
well,
Or Hagar.
Hagar,
Oh.
the ball,
What Amawam.
well, I'm the one,
What Amalak.
well, I'm a lot,
Alasha.
I'm the shot,
I'm your shop.
I'm the shot,
As a war.
I'm the war,
I should walk.
I'm
What?
the what?
I'm a mom.
I'm
What?
the what?
What?
Number what?
Banyala what?
The bundle of what?
Ah.
Salah,
Shah.
Aisha, Laham,
Mat.
Kamadi,
Kasaya. Sara'ah.
because he gets to the up,
Kuyabi.
Kiyabi,
Call.
when it's called,
For Yeshawan.
for Yashua,
For Yashua. The Shemadu.
and Shemadu,
For La'ayan,
La'ayan,
La'arak,
La'arak,
Wa,
La'awan,
Man,
Laman,
La'adam,
La'adam,
Sayatamwa,
Sayatamba,
Nadayab, Nadayab, Mawa,
Nadiyamu,
Ka'arak,
Kawa,
Wakazaba,
Kazaba,
Wakazabat,
Wakazaba,
Wakazazomana,
Wakazazomina,
Ko, Nasaya Kamwa,
Kona Sayakamba,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amar,
Amara,
Nayarash Ya'ab,
Nayaka,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
La'awak,
La'awak,
Alahayam,
Alahai,
Alahayam,
Alahai,
Alahayam,
Alahai,
Sayatambwa,
Sayakamba,
Toga,
Gaga, Kwa,
Hanya Raka,
Lapani Raka,
Ach,
Shaka,
the Ba'ira Ya'ira,
Ra'ayri,
Wakala Haba,
Lahaba,
Wakala
Lahaba,
the Lahat,
Laha,
Hari,
Aryan,
Khan,
Kam,
the Radakma,
Radaka,
was the Ba'ira,
Africa,
was the Pakta,
Wabusapaka,
the Bahoyim,
Malaholi,
Mala'a,
Malaha,
Hangaham,
Payama,
Palawan,
Polawan,
Wayaba Washwa,
Wayukwa,
Shaka,
Chuka,
Yahawa,
Yaha,
Yabashwa,
Yabatu,
Wayabaho,
Wayabaho,
Adi,
Ayahai,
Wayakapar,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabad,
Wayabatu,
Wayadaiwa, Ya,
Ya,
Ata,
Maka,
Ka,
Chuka,
Hawa,
Yahawa,
Baka,
Yabaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Ayako,
Wayako,
Parakta,
Alright.
Amon.
This is the English. Keep not thy styles in your house.
Keep not thy silence for your house.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And be
peace.
not still in your house.
And be not stable in your house.
For love,
Beloved,
not enemies make a tumult.
and so
And then they hate
They
thee.
that hate thee,
And lift up the head. They take the craft counsel
taking practice down
against thy people.
against thy people,
They consulted against thy hate.
and consulted against thy hate.
They have said,
That said,
come,
God,
let us cut them off
let all
from being a nation. In the name of Israel,
that the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
be no more remembered.
They have consulted together
They consulted together.
with one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee.
confederate against
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacle of
and
Edom,
the Israelites, the Moab,
Boaz,
the Hagrid,
the
the Baal,
Baal,
and Ammon,
and
Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
Ashkenaz also joined with them.
as is also joined with
Them
them.
hopefully children of Lot.
Hope the children of God. Salah.
So Lot,
Salah.
do unto them,
You want to know?
as unto the Midianites,
Unto the Midianites.
this is Sarah,
This is there.
creature bit,
See the band.
the perfect song, parents and Israel.
They
They became as dung for the earth.
became a dumb leader.
Make the nose like a rat,
They looks like a rat.
like the head.
Like the head.
Yet,
Hey,
all the princes of Baal,
the princess of the
as
house.
the moon,
And as the
who
moment
said,
said,
let's take to ourselves,
take by
the
step.
house of the protection.
How was that?
Oh my God,
My father.
make them like a wheel,
Came like a player.
and stuff before the wind.
There's something for the
As
man.
a fire burning the wood,
Fire
and the flames set the mountains on fire.
Space at the mountain.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
I take
make them afraid,
make me afraid.
with thy storm,
I saw.
with the face of shame.
In that face you
Let
say,
them exceed thy name.
they may see that.
Oh, your house, let them be profound,
Found.
and so forever.
Talk
Yet,
about. Yeah.
let them be put to shame,
And you put shame.
and perish.
Right.
And then they know
And they know.
that
Now,
whose name alone
Name alone.
is the house,
it's not.
the Most High, for all the earth. So be it.
These are blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Right to the house,
Wa Yahweh
we
Shah.
have a shop,
Wa Mayakah.
Umayaka,
Wa Alaham.
Alahai,
Wa Alaham. Wa Alaham.
Alahai,
Batada Ba'a. Laki. Batazab Ya'ah. Alawat Yahan.
Alawat Yahan.
Alawat.
Alawat.
Asapran.
Asapran.
Aku Tada Yan.
Yahan,
Aku Haka Ya Yolim.
Hakayayon,
Wahawakin.
Wahawakin,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shia.
Sinasa,
Wa
Wahaman, bless your house,
Bless me.
in your house,
And Yahweh.
and Michael,
Right.
and the angels, the man is in your house,
And
the temple, the camp, the altar, the truth,
True.
and the system.
Yes.
Yahweh,
How?
and then you outside,
Yeah.
thank you,
Thank you.
so be it.
So be it.
These are the curses Blessed be Yahweh,
Blessed be Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and
and all things living. Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh.
Name Yahweh.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Now.
Right
Said evils and curses, the punishment and destruction.
now.
To the heathen, that think against us, is our prophet, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Said evils and curses, punishment and destruction. To the heathen, shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel. Refuse to get to the school, force their riches, into that sanctuary. Said evils and curses, punishment and destruction. To the Edomites, and the nation, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments for our enemies, and the synagogues north, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, Listen, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinheads, Gable, lesbian, spies, work for witchcraft, that's the space force, Nigga, Arab, Reed, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the Arab, the cable access channel, and the radio channel, the big spirit, many thy people, the people stop, bring swift destruction, all the people, that stand in the way, try to stop. The broadcast your word, that means all the places, that means all wrong they go to and from, through the earth, consume them. Let the faith take the house of these and the murder. Let the house shine, Michael and Gabriel, come down to find Saul. But it's all the evil to come against us, because he speaks our words. Because we know all that is the angel and the devil. Because we spread the media throughout the whole world. Because the sick not come. And you have to shut. Thank you all. So be it. Sorry for the turn. But in the audience, you're shouting between the sick. Copy. Right. This is the closing to the Feast of Unleavened Bread. What we're going to do, we always, people know, I always try to make things interactive here. So please don't get offended if I call on you in class. It's okay to say, I don't know. I'll try to get people's names too. And what I have up here is what's called equity sticks. So your name, I'll pick your name out, ask what how you're thinking. All right, well, as we do for every feast, we go through the Leviticus 23 and we discuss each feast day. So we're going to discuss the Feast of Unleavened Bread, but we're also going to discuss all the other feast days. There's a goal. If you look in your seats, we have a sheet that has a goal that we're looking for today. There's two goals that we're going to talk about today when it comes to feast. First goal is we're going to explain how the Feast of the Most High connects Israel together. Okay, we're going to look at some. I have Officer Karab here. You'll be definitely my help today. So we want to talk about how they connect all of Israel together. And our second goal is to see how the Spirit of Christ can be seen in these feast days. All right. Also, we're going to make sure that I can get some food. So like, if I could just get a sister or two, I made a list of the plates we need to set aside. We actually need to set aside 7 plates. The sister Azaria has the order. We need to set aside for 4 people, 2 generals and 2 captains. And then I just want everybody else to eat, because sometimes we wait to the end, people are hungry. So we can just get those 7 plates set aside. If I can just get a couple sisters to just help with those. I thought you have the list over there. What we'll do is the generals and the captains, they like a dry food on one plate, wet food on the other plate. That's it. We'll just do it like that. Okay. But we'll go ahead and get started. We can just go ahead and get started and get those plates made from 7. Just the 7, maybe a couple sisters. And then we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to have Officer Farah here read. We're going to be reading in the English if you're following your work in Leviticus 23, chapter 23, verse 1, we're going to read it in the Hebrew. And we're going to read the first 7 chapters. Dr. Farrell is going to knock that out for us. And then we're going to read it in English, and then we're going to break it down and we're going to talk about it. Make sure you're following along also in your packets, because you'll see here some questions that we will have. All right? On you also, Farrell.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Look at the bar. Yahweh. How. The Shah. The Amar. Verse 2. The bar. Al. Bunya. Yashara Al. Wa Amarak. Al-Hum. Al-Hum. Mawad. Mawadia. Yahweh. Aishar. The Kwa. The Kwa. Ra'ah. What? The Kwa. A thumb. Makwar, Wadah. Allah. Mawadia. Verse 3. Shashak. Yam. Aisha. Mala'akab. Waba Yawam. Hasheba Ya'aya. Shabbat. Shabbat Wam. Makwara. Padat Chihol. Mala'akab. La'a. La'aisha Wa. Shabbat. Hawa'a. La Yahawah. Bakol. Moa Shabbat. A lot here. Moa Shabbat Yakam. 4. Allah. Moa Aida. Yahweh. Makwaraya. Makwaraya. Wadah. Aishar. The Kwara. Awa. Adam. Bamawa Adam. Verse 5. Hokadash. Hara'ashawan. But a
work be done. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest, a holy convocation. The first thing the first feast day, technically the Most High talks about is the Sabbath day. Okay? And 6 days, it's commanded to work 6 days. You shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwelling. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Okay, in the 14th day of the first month at even. Okay, and the 14th day of the first month at even, look the water too. Is the Lord's Passover, verse 6. And on the 15th day of the first of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread. So 7 days we are to eat unleavened bread. Okay, this is because it reminds us that we left we left Egypt in haste. Okay, so really, I know sometimes we concentrate on the first day and the last day because they're holy convocation. But the Most High also, we have to also remember those 7 days that are within there. Because you were supposed to eat unleavened bread for 7 days. Okay, so those 7 days you are to be reminded how we left Israel and went into the wilderness. Okay? Verse 7, the first day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. And that's it. All right, now the first question. Can somebody tell me, okay, let's look at Leviticus 23, verse 3. Can somebody tell me the first thing that is mentioned in the list of feasts is the Sabbath day? Can somebody tell me, explain how the Sabbath day connects all of Israel? I'll ask before I pull my equity sticks out. All right. Can somebody tell me, how does the Sabbath connect all of Israel? Somebody tell me that. Oh, sorry. Okay. Officer Maya, don't you try to give it a try. How would you say the Sabbath connects all of Israel together?
Because it's a day of rest, and during the day of rest, all of Israel comes to the resting place amongst each other, which, like in the time of the land of Egypt, we were in our own area, like kind of like how we were in the neighborhoods, we're in our own type of area amongst our own people on a resting day. Huh?
Okay, we're gonna make people come to excellent. Give them a hand. Right, he says the Sabbath day, that's when Israel's all gathered together, they congregate together. Okay, that's when we all come together. Okay. Also, if you want to, here's another thing you want to think about. The Sabbath was a sign between Israel and the Most High. Okay, it was a sign. A sign is like a symbol. Like a flag or a pledge. Okay, like a covenant. So that Sabbath was a sign between Israel and the Most High. It was like a sign could also be like a witness. Okay, you can look at that in Exodus 31, verse 13, if you need a precept. Exodus 31, verse 13. We won't pull it right now, but I'll give you some precepts throughout, but it's a sign. Okay, so it points us back to creation and how the Most High rested on that day. And it kind of reminds us how the Most High will also give us our rest in our land. So each week we are reminded of that. Shalom, Lord Christ. All right. Okay. Let's look at the second question. Somebody help me out here. It says the commandment states that we are not to work on the Sabbath day and are to rest from our labors. Can somebody tell me, how did Christ clarify this commandment to explain the true spirit behind it? Officer Benel comes right in and raises his hand. Come on, Officer Benel.
Lie, isn't it? When he used the parable, when the donkey fall in the hole.
Come.
So basically, he was saying like,
there a mic to make sure we can hear?
Come. Yeah. So basically, wasn't he saying like? Yeah, it's on.
Listen.
Yeah. So basically, wasn't he saying like basically the spirit of it? So whereas though you can work on the Sabbath, but you can't like employ people to work on the Sabbath.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And basically, like, you're not just gonna sit there and let your donkey die or whatever in the hole. Okay. Right? Because they was trying to make it seem like anything you do on the Sabbath, which the Jewish people teach, any little thing you do on the Sabbath, like cut the light on, basically is a form of work, but that's technically not no work. You know what I'm saying?
Come. Anybody else want to answer? Oscar, you want to answer that? what's the spirit behind what's the spirit behind the Sabbath day that Christ was showing us? What's the spirit behind it? You want to answer that? You made a good point, like how he said, if your donkey was stuck in a hole in the sand, you're not going to just let it sit there.
Right.
So what's the spirit behind it?
Really behind it. Maybe to make sure that we be able to get our work.
Okay. All right. All right.
Excellent. It's basically like no servile work.
Okay.
You know
good.
what I'm saying? So like work that you would do the betterment of your life or whatever. I guess that's to wild. But like no servile work for somebody else.
Okay. And here's the core of it. Pretty much, remember Yahweh is a precept in Mark 2:27. You have to write that down in your packet. Mark 2:27. The precept, remember Yahweh said, the Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Meaning, you are your own boss on the Sabbath. The Sabbath was not made, you were not made to serve the Sabbath. The Sabbath was made to serve you. It was made to serve the working man. Okay, that's Mark 2:27. You need a precept. Okay, so every day of the week, Sunday through Friday, you are a slave to those days. The working man is. Your boss calls you to work. You got to work, 20, 30 hours, whatever. You're tired. But on the Sabbath day, you are your own boss. Okay, that day was created to serve you, and that is the spirit behind the Sabbath. That's made to serve you, the working man. Think about the working man. And this is, as Jeremiah told me, where the weekend really came from. The weekend came from the Sabbath. Okay? That's where the weekend comes from. All right? So that's it for that. All right? All right, just the people up here. I might. Officer Mayak, present thyself in thy registry.
Mayak Allah, Bangat, Bayashala.
Mayak Allah, Bangat, Bayashala.
Yabashi Yashabra.
Yahabashi Yashabra. You're shouting. All right, we're going to go ahead and be reading the book of Leviticus, chapter 23. Now we're reading 8 through 14 in the Hebrew. Reading 8 through 14 in the Hebrew. Leviticus chapter 23, verses 8 through 14 in the Hebrew.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 8. Wahab Korab Shah La Yahweh Shabbai Yam Yam but Yobam Hashaba Yayin Makara'ah Quadash Call Mala'akah Ibada La'ah Trump. Verse 9. Where the bar Yahweh Al Mashah La Amar. Verse 10. The bar Al Banya Yasha'ala Wa Amarat Aham Hayah Saba'awa Al Ha'aratza Ashar Anya Nathan Rakam Rakam. What is the Rakam? What is the Yorah? Waha Ba'atham Imar Ra'a Shayas. What is the yard? What is the Yarkam? Hakahan. Verse 11. Waha Nayak Ha'imar La Panya Yahweh La Rakazan. La Rakazan Makara Hashabat Yanayak Nawa Hakahan. Verse 12.
I say come, but yes, but your wom. Hana na yakam. Ah, Ha'imar, Habas, Gungan, Samayan, Bun, Shanah, I love Yahweh. Verse 13. What maka manakatwa, Shunya, I shall run him. Salat, Bala Walla, Bashaman, Asha, La Yahweh, Rayak, Nayaka, Wana Saka, Yayan, Rabba Yai, Ha Kayan, verse 14. Walla come, Walia, our mall, Call, I Tazam, Ha Yawam, the I, Ha Kaya, come, for a bun, Allah, you come, for Ka, I will La Dara, you come, for Call, Mashaba, you come.
All right, now we're going to be, I'll have Officer Quran be reading Leviticus chapter 23. We'll read 8 through 14 whenever you're ready. In the English.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. But he shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein.
Stop it there for a second. So, for 7 days, you were to offer an offering made by fire. Remember, the Most High commanded Israel that they had to come before him, and they couldn't be empty-handed. Okay? You got to think of, and you got to think of these things anciently too, as in modern terms as well. When you came before even a heathen king, people paid tribute to the heathen. Okay, they brought something to the heathen king. So when you come before the Most High, bring something. I think Jeremiah Hyman had a great analogy. Like when you come before them, especially with rich people, people always brought something. You know, or just think about when you have a dinner. You know, what can I do? Okay, so people brought an offering. Now we don't have an offering, we don't have the altar here, but you need to bring something so other people can benefit off of. Okay, so other people can benefit. Okay, so that's the spirit you have to think behind. All right, let's look at a couple of questions about the Passover and the days of unleavened bread before we get into the next piece. I got my equity sticks up here. Okay, somebody explain to me, we're on number 3 in our pack. Can somebody explain to me how does the Passover and the days of unleavened bread connect all Israel together? How do they connect Israel together? What would you say? I pulled Mike. Is it Mike? Mike, what do you think? Okay, it's okay to say after. Okay, come here. Microphone work? What's your microphone? No. I know. We want to hear you. Get some answers. So how does the Passover and the days of unleavened connect all of us together? Go ahead. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like the word that you said, sacrifice, because that's what we're going to get into behind the spirit behind it. Okay. A lot of sense. Also, Quran, what's your name? What do you think? How would you say the Passover and the days of unleavened bread connect Israel together?
Because we all gotta suffer together, and not eating the things that we want to eat
All right. Here's some things to consider too when you're thinking about the days of unleavened bread and Passover. There's a lot of things you want to think about. Remember, the Passover is a day where it's our Independence Day. That's our day. Okay, Shalom. That's our day. So that connects us because that's the day when the Most High delivered us out of Egypt with a mighty hand. You got to think the angel, the death angel coming through and slaughtering the firstborn. It was all these tribes. But Israel, we slaughtered those lambs to put the blood on those doors, on the doorposts on the top, the sides. So that's by faith. Okay? Then you got to think of also, Korah made a good point too. You got to think of the days of unleavened bread. We were pushed out of Egypt. All of us were pushed out of Egypt because the Egyptians were trying to bury their dead. They were like, let's get out of here. So we're reminded how we were all pushed out and we all had to walk out. The first day of unleavened bread, that's the time when we walked out of Egypt. Okay? And we had to do that by faith. Okay, we were walking out by faith because remember, even though we were slaves, we had some comfort. We had our own land in Goshen. We had a land set aside for us. So we were walking. This connects all of us together. Okay? So if you want to look at some precepts, think about Deuteronomy 16:1. Okay? I'll just give a couple precepts. Deuteronomy 16:1 or Exodus 12:42. Okay, when you're thinking about how does it connect all together. Now, where is the Spirit of Christ in this day? Was it Micah and Officer Korah made good points. When you think about this, you think about sacrifice. Okay? The sacrifice, because Christ sacrificed for us. We have to remember that. Okay? So Christ sacrificed for us. We have that attitude of sacrifice for each other during this time. Okay? We got to be thinking about that. That's the Spirit of Christ. You got to think about the days of unleavened bread. Also, Corral made a good point. We actually had to eat what we had, which was unleavened bread. We had to eat what we had. Okay? And really, that's really like a poor man's food. You got to think about it. Unleavened bread, actually, there's a scripture called the bread of bitterness. That's all we had. And we did that. Okay? We chose to do that because we went by faith. Okay? So you want to think about that, us being going out in peace and coming out. So we actually had to humble ourselves. You think of unleavened bread, you think of we had to humble ourselves and follow the Most High and leave Egypt. Okay? We had to put that pride aside. Okay? So you're thinking about, and that's the life that Christ lived. Remember, Christ humbled himself. Okay? So when you're thinking of the days of unleavened bread, and you're thinking about the Passover, remember, think about the Spirit of Christ that's in them. The sacrifice that Christ made. The sacrifice. Think about Passover. The days of unleavened bread, us humbling ourselves and eating what we had. Okay? What we had, poor man's food. But we chose to do that because we wanted to leave that pride in Egypt. All right? So we want to think about that when you think about the Passover days of unleavened bread. Come, Officer enough.
It's a lot here. Well, with Hebrews 8 and 9 be like a precept too, because it's a lot here. All right, Hebrews 8, verse 8, it say, "For finding fault with them, he said, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I'll make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah." And verse 9 say, "Not according to the covenant I made with their fathers in the day when I took them out the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt." So it's kind of like that right there signifies like we got the covenant because he took our fathers out of the land of Egypt.
That's a good point. Excellent. Okay. Right. Let's move it on. Officer Korah, keep going.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 9. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, "Speaking to the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then you shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest." Verse 11. "And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord and be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, he shall wave it." Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheep and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Stop right there for a second. And you got to think the feast of first fruits. Okay, after this service, that opens up the feast of first fruits. That is a feast that the Most High actually. I love that feast. I love all of them, but this feast directly ties us with the covenant, because if you look back off the Quran on verse 10, it says, when you come into the land. Okay, so that ties into the covenant that the Most High promised our forefathers. When you come into the land, you are to do this. You are to take your first fruit. That reaffirms that the covenant was for us, okay, and not for everybody else. He's going on for us.
Verse 13. And the meat offering,
good.
And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof should be of wine, and the fourth part of a hin. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor grain ears until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your blood.
Excellent. Okay, let's look at our. We got a couple questions. I gave people some markers too. I love interaction in the class. I gave people some markers. Salami, I'll let you finish up. We got true for Amaf and false for Shaquar. You can write either or on your tablet right there on your board. Okay. I have a question, and I can, people can answer, or they can raise their cards up for answering. This is Amaf meaning true, Shaquar meaning false. Okay, your Passover lamb was selected on the 14th day of the first month. Anybody want to hold up their card and answer? Your Passover lamb. So when you had to select a Passover lamb, your Passover lamb was selected on the 14th day of the first month. Is that a mop? That's true? Or is that, I don't see it. Is it right there?
Oh, what else?
Oh, yeah. Or is that Shaquar false? Okay? Is that true or false? We see some answers there. Okay, I got some people over here. A mop saying true. We get any other answers here? Your Passover lamb was selected on the 14th day. Right. I got one answer. I saw a mop. Some people are unsure. I got my empty sticks up here. Okay, I see a Shaquar false over here. So I got one true and one false. I think that's a Shaquar over there. The question. Okay. All right. Up to the question. You said that was false. You want to explain, sir? If you want to know, if you want to know, if you want to, sir. Officer Bennett, you want to explain?
The 14th day, that's the Passover.
Okay.
So like the lamb should be before we get the lamb before the Passover. Right?
Okay, when? When? That's the question. We're number 5, sir. No, I'm sorry, so we're on the next one, number 5. Okay, when? Anybody know when? We should know that. Oh, we can learn it today. You want to take a stab at it, Officer Bennett?
Hold on, yeah.
Okay, I know you're thinking.
Is it the 11th?
Close, it's the 10th. Actually, the Passover lamb was actually selected on the 10th day. Okay, if you want to precept it, that's Exodus 12:3. If you want to precept it, that's when your Passover lamb is selected. All right? Right, that's when it was selected. All right, one more question before we move on. Okay, number 6. This is true, Amaf, or false Shaquar? All right, number 6. Your Passover lamb could only be taken out of the flock of sheep. Somebody tell me, is that true or is that false? Your Passover lamb could only be taken out from a flock of sheep. Amaf, true, that's true. Shaquar, that's false. You tell me, you have to write in your clipboard where I can see it. So write in your clipboard. Okay, I got Amaf over here. Is it sister Inez? Yeah. Inez says, okay, she says true. They also want to give it, okay? Was it Dia, right? Okay, he says true. Anybody else? Okay, I got 3 truths. Anybody want to say false? Not saying you have to. All right, let's go to the answer. The answer to that is Shapar. It's actually false. Exodus 12:5. It actually could be taken out of your goats as well. The Exodus 12:5 is a precept for that. You take it out of the sheep or the goat. Exodus 12:5. All right? Excellent work. All right, let's go ahead and now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter. We're going to be reading Leviticus 23. Officer Mayat. You're going to be reading 15 through 21 in the Hebrew. Have you read?
Oh, God. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15. Was Partham, Lakam, Makarat, Hashaba'ai, Hashabah, Ma Yawam, Habayakam, Amar, Imar, Tanawak, Shabbat, Shabawat, Tamayam, Tamayama, Tahayana. Verse 16. I, Makarat, Hashaba'ai, Tasharwa, Kamasham, Yawam, Waha Korabtham, Manakha, Kadash, La Yahweh. Verse 17. Mawashabat, Yakam, Kabaya'ap, Kabayawa, Lakam, Tanawak, Shakyam, Shanya, Shanya, Ashtaranyam, Salah, Haya Yana, Kamatazar, Apa Yana, Bakawarium, La Yahweh. Verse 18. Waha Korabkam, Alakam, Shaba'ai, Kabasha, Kabashyam, Thamaya, Mum, Bunya, Shana, Wapar, Bakwar, Akah, Ahala, Ayala, Alayam, Shunyam. Akah, Alayam, Shunyam, Ya Yahweh, I love, La Yahweh, Makan, Thumb, Nasakyam, Asha, Rayak, Nayaka, La Yahweh.
Verse 20.
Verse 19. What Shayatham, Shayar, Isayam, Akad, Lakat, Washanya, Kabashyam, Bunya, Shana, Lazabat, Shalayam. Verse 20. Wahanayak, Akahan, Atham, Lakam, Abakawarium, Nawak, Nawaka, Lapanya, Yahweh, Shanya, Kabashayam, Wadash, Yahayah, La Yahweh, La Kahan. Verse 21. Wakara Atham, Ba'itazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Makara, Wadash, Yahayah, Lakam, Hab, Mala'ah, Mala'aka, Ibadah, La'ah, La'aishah, Kakwa, Iwalam, Bakal, Mawa Shabbat, Yakam, La Dara, Yakam.
All right, we're going to go ahead and read from Leviticus chapter 23. We're going to read verses 15 through 21 in the English. So I
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15. And ye shall And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths from shall be complete.
This is the feast day where you actually have to count. We always talk about that. This is the feast day that you are commanded to count. Okay, Salaki, we're going to go ahead and make sure everybody eats. So the highest breaking office, I believe there's some captains here, or maybe it's one captain. The 5,000s, let's do 5,000s. Let's do 5,000, thousands, and 500s. Y'all go ahead and also y'all go ahead and get y'all plate. Barbecue shut. Y'all go ahead and get y'all plate.
Verse 16, even until tomorrow, the morrow, after the 7th Sabbath, shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17, ye shall bring out of your habitation 2 wave loaves of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baked with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18, and ye shall offer with the bread 7 without blemish of the first year, and the one young bullock, and the 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering to the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire of sweet savory unto the Lord. Verse 19, then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. Verse 20, and the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruit for a wave offering before the Lord, with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priests. Verse 21, and ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
All right, let's go ahead and ask this question here. We're on number 7 in our package here. Okay, can somebody tell me how does the Feast of First Fruits, the Feast of Weeks, okay, which we will start after the service today. The first day starts, we have to count 50 days. How does the Feast of Weeks connect us all together? I kind of gave you the answer earlier a little bit. I know people are paying attention, we're in class. How does that connect all of us together? Let me see here. See, I don't see him. Also, I think he's on Shamar. Hold your name. So, like, also, I'll let you go on Shamar. Oh, you want to come next? I was asking the question. I pulled people's names. So, how would you say the Feast of First Fruits, the Feast of Weeks, connects all of Israel together? How would you say that the goal for us today is to see the Spirit of Christ in the feast and talk about how the feast days connect everybody? We're on number 7.
Connect all of Israel together.
How does it connect?
Well, first of all, it connects us because we all went through.
That's the wild side.
So like if
It's on.
So like if I could, yeah. So the way it connects is first and foremost, like if you go back to ancient Israel, we all just went through something together. Like the scripture say, gathered ourselves together, O nation desired. Not desired. We are gathered together because we actually just went through something. The Lord just showed us his power. He brought us out of Egypt. You understand? It also brings us together because everybody want to keep the Passover, everybody want to keep God's high holy days. As an Egyptian, how can you keep God's high holy days when the Lord just slaughtered the firstborn of every Egyptian? You see what I'm saying? So it separates our nation from being like everybody else. So that's how I feel like it brings us together.
He said, I like what he said that, the feasts are very exclusive because I like to go back to what we talked about earlier. The Feast of First Fruit connects us with the land because when you go into the land, you actually have to bring your first fruits of the land. Well, what land are we talking about? We're talking about the land of Canaan. Okay, we're talking about the land that was promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, because you have to bring those first fruits to the land, and you have to bring it to the priests. Okay, all right. And now when we talk about, let's look at number 8. the Spirit of Christ behind first fruits. Okay? How can we think about the Spirit of Christ behind first fruits? Okay? Well, you got to remember what Christ did. You always got to remember what Christ did. Okay? Christ gave himself. He came to serve. Okay? The Spirit behind first fruits is your servant. You're bringing something. You're not being greedy. Okay? You don't have a greedy spirit. Remember, Christ said this, and somebody can pull that precept. It's like the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. Okay, so Christ gave of himself. Okay, everything he did was pleasing to the Father. Come, I'm serving up.
Like, so isn't it also that we had to give our best? Right at the Passover, you feel me? The harvest, we give the best. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying, something that's been there for a minute. We're gonna get the best from the Most High because of his provisions he provided for us.
Come. And that's a good point you brought up. We're bringing your best in. Okay? And let's remember, the scripture talks about making yourself a living sacrifice. Okay? Remember, Abel gave his best. That's why the Lord loved his sacrifice. And the Lord required blood. Abel did that. Cain did not. Okay? So you got to think about the spirit of these feasts, the feast of first fruits. Giving. Okay? Giving of yourself. All right? Esteeming others. You know, wanting to help others, to share with others. Okay? And that is the spirit behind it. You can look at the precept for number 8 in Philippians 2:3-7. Okay? How Christ esteemed others. Okay? So we have to have that same mindset of the Feast of Weeks. Okay? To give one to one another with them. So Philippians 2:3-7. Okay? Come.
About Salaki, so I was just asking, what's the precept again?
Philippians 2:3-7. From the Spirit of Christ.
Come.
Okay? It's about how Christ esteemed others. Okay? Even to serve one to serve.
I'm good for now.
Okay. All right. All right, let's keep it going. Go. Put that down on top. You said on top. Okay. All right. This people, I must. Officer, do not present thyself in thy registry.
Nah, y'all. Bang yourself.
Do not, but yourself.
Y'all about to send y'all shot from the thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you got something like that? Shot. Okay, now we're going to be reading. All right, we're going to be reading the Hebrew. We're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 23. We're reading 22-28 in the Hebrew. You take that.
Baba, could the czar come? Could the Zaya? What to Zayar?
Excellent.
Morocco's to come. Bakala. Ahak. Right. Shitaka. Those parts of Zarka.
Excellent.
You just take
Put the yard, the Kala, the Laswak, La. La Anaya, the God, the Azab, the Azabah, the Azai, the Zab, the Thumb, Ananya, Yahweh, Allah, Yakam. Verse 23. With Yahweh, Yahweh, Allah, Salaki, Al, Mashah, La, Aham, Hamar, Salaki. Verse 24. The bar, Al, Banya, Yasarala, La Amar, Kadah, Sabaya, Ayah. Come. It should be black as long as it's pushed up. Come. But Akkad, La Kadash, Yahya, Lakam, Shabbat 1, Zakar 1. No, man. The Rawah, Aha, Makara, Kodash. Verse 25. Kal, Malakwath, Abahan, Abada, La'ah, the Aisha Waha Karabatham, Waha Karabatham, Waha Karabatham, Aisha La Yahweh. Verse 26. Wayad the Ba, Lahawa, Al, Masha, La, Amar.
Good.
Verse 27. Ak, Ba, Ashawa, La, Salakia. Ak, Ba, Ashawa, La, Kadash, Hashabayah, Salakia. Hashabaya, Hashaba, Ayah, Hazah, Yawam, Ha-Kaparium, Hawa, Salakia, Hawa, Makara, Kadash.
Good.
Yahya, Lakam, Wa'in Yathim, Hath, Napush, Salakia, Napush, Shathium, Salakia, Napushath, Yakam, Waha, Karapithim, Salakia, Wahaba, Karapithim, Waha Karathim, Salakia, Waha Karabathim, Aisha, La, Yahweh.
Excellent. Keep going. One more verse. Excellent work.
Verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
Waka'ah, Salakia, Wakol, Malaka, La'ah, the Aisha wa Ba'atazam. Oh, Salakia. The Aisha wa Ba'atazam. Hayam, Aiza, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparayam, Kaparium, Salakia, Hawaya, La Kapar, Salakia, La Kapar, Allah Yakum, La Panya, Yahweh, Allah Yakum.
Excellent word. Excellent. All right, we're gonna Salaki, if the sisters have not eaten yet, let's get ready to make sure the sisters eat, because I don't want the sisters a lot of times, because we go to prayer and they don't get to eat. So if the sisters can go ahead and begin lining up, y'all can go ahead and make sure y'all eat and begin lining up so y'all can get something to eat before we do the prayers or anything like that. I want y'all to make sure y'all have a plate. So go ahead, sisters, y'all go ahead and line up and get something to eat. All right. Excellent. All right. While we're doing that, look on number 9 and 10 on your packets before we read the English. You can use your charts. I have a question to ask. This is number 9 in your packets. What harvest does the Feast of Weeks represent? You got multiple choice on that. I know you know, Officer Gana. I know you know. You know, I got my equity sticks up here. What harvest does the Feast of Weeks represent? Oh, I pulled Officer Barak's name up. Officer Barak look like he enjoying this meal. I don't want to interrupt Officer Barak. Officer Barak, I have these equity sticks right here. I have equity sticks right here to make sure people are participating in the class. Okay. Did you want to take a shot at it, sir? What harvest does the Feast of Weeks represent? What harvest is that? And that is number 9 in your packet. You got 4 to come from. La. Carl, you was about. I think Officer. You was about. Go ahead, Officer Bakar. It is, but what harvest? What harvest is it? You got barley, grape, wheat, or olive. What harvest is it? It's barley, grape, wheat, or olive. What harvest does the Feast of Weeks represent? The tribe. All right, let me give it to you for time. It should be the wheat harvest. The precept is Exodus 34:22. Okay, that is the wheat harvest. The barley harvest is in Passover, then and then the wheat harvest is the Feast of First Fruits. Exodus 34:22. All right, next question. One more question before we go on. How many weeks are counted from the week of Passover to the Feast of Weeks? This should be a no-brainer. Okay, how many weeks? Y'all can put it on your, might want to write it on there. How many weeks are counted? Officer Bakwasha. That is correct. 7 weeks. Give him a hand. It's 7 weeks that are counted. You need a precept. You can look at Leviticus 23, verse 15. All right. Let's go ahead and read that in the English, Officer Korah, whenever you're ready. We're in Leviticus chapter 23. We're reading verses 22 through 28 in the English.
28.
Comes.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 23.
22. Verse 22. Come.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean witness of the corners of thine field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleanings of thine harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
Okay, that's just showing not to be greedy. Okay, we talked about that. That's the spirit of Christ behind that. Okay, the first fruits. You're not just to take everything. You're to have the spirit of giving. Go ahead.
Verse 23, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing the trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25, and ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 26.
Okay, and we should know what the trumpets signify. The trumpets was used to warn, okay, when there was danger, okay, if there was danger in Israel, the trumpets would be blown. The trumpets were blown when there was a feast time, okay. You can look at all of that, and I believe you can look at all that in Numbers 10 as a precept, okay, of the trumpets. It was the memorial of trumpets too, okay, and there's plenty of examples where trumpets were blown where we won wars, okay, where the trumpets were blown. Anybody can think about a real quick war that we had or a battle where trumpets were blown and we won? Because remember, it's a memorial, so it's remembrance. Anybody know really quickly? Officer McQuaster. It was in Jericho. Okay, we're good around Jericho for 6 days, and on the seventh day we shouted. The Feast of Trumpets also can be translated as the day of shouting. Okay, precept, you talk about Isaiah 58, cry loud, spare not. That's what, think about camp when you're thinking about the Feast of Trumpets. All right, who else voice sounded like a trumpet? That's another question. Somebody tell me whose voice sounds like a trumpet. Officer Mayak. Christ's voice sound, of course, the Lord, the Most High, absolutely. But Christ's voice, when they would hear it, it sounded like a trumpet. Okay, that's why they don't even know who Christ is when they're making the movie, because they make him seem so soft. Okay, he cried out when he spoke. All right, excellent. Yep, keep going.
Verse 26, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 28, and ye shall do no work in the same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
Excellent work. Officer Barak. Just Officer Barak. I'm gonna call you up. Just the people up here. I might you. Officer Barak, present right here. Officer Barak, present thyself in thy registry. Barak ban Yahweh ban Yasha'al. Yahweh ba Shem Yahshua Barakatah. You coming up this 1 second. 1 second. Ooh, snap. Give me with the shot. Where we at with it? All right. We're gonna be reading verses 20, Leviticus chapter 23, verses 29 through 35. We're gonna read that in the Hebrew, then we'll read it in the English. Also the top of Bible.
What was the chapter? Leviticus 23? 23, right? Let me know you ready.
God, I'm ready whenever you are.
We got the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29. Kaya, Kyle, Hanapash, Ashar, La'ah, Thud, Aina, Ba'atazum, Hayawum, Hazar, Wanakar, Ratha, Ma'amya, Yaha. Verse 30, Wakar, Hanapash, Ashar, Ta'aisha, Kyle, Mala'akya, Mala'aka, Salagya. Ba'atazum, Hayawum, Hazar, Waha, Abadathia, Hanapash, Hawa'a, Makarav, I'm her. Verse 31. Kail, Mala'aka, La'a, Ta'aishawa, Kakath, Iwalum, Ladarath, Ladarath Yakum, Makal, Mashabath Yakum. Verse 32. Shabath one, Hawa'a, Lakum, Wa'ina thumb. Wa'ai Nayathum, Napashath, Yakum, Batha, Sha'aiha, Lakadash, Ma'arab, Aid, Arab, Tashabathwa, Shabbath come, verse 33. Wa'irabah, Yahweh, El, Masha, La'amah, verse 34. Dabah, El Banya, Yasha'ala, La'amah, Ba Kamasha, Asherah, Yawum, Lakadash, Hashabaya, Ayah, Hazar, Ka'al, Hasakathwa, Shaba'ai, Yum, La Yahweh, verse 35. Bayawum, Hawa Ashwan, Bakara'ah, Kodash, Kael, Malakwa, Ibada, La'ah, Dasha'aiwa.
Excellent. All right. Khan, so let's go ahead and get that in English. We're in Leviticus chapter 23. We're reading verses 29 through 35 in the English. And make sure you're following along. Some people I think we have some packets over here. Make sure I have some extras over here if you want to follow along. Go ahead.
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 29. For whatsoever, Salakia, for whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in the same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even, shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35. On the 1st day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Excellent. All right. So if you want to look at your package really quickly, verse number 11, and you think of number 12. Okay, due to time's sake, we'll talk about it. The spirit of, well, first of all, the Feast of Trumpets connects all of us. How does it connect all of Israel? Because this is the time where the trumpets are blown to gather us together, where we're warned. Think about camp. Okay, that's the best way to think about it. Think about camp and how we are warning our people. The scripture says, cry loud, spare not. Okay, I'm paraphrasing, but Isaiah 58. Okay, warn the people of their sins. Okay, because we are warning Israel, our people. That's why we go out to camp. Okay, that's why we raise our voice. People say, "Oh, you're loud," but the scripture says to cry out. And you think about when Christ, when he taught, he said there's a number of scriptures where it said Christ cried out. Right. Okay, all right. His voice sounded like a trumpet. That means he was very masculine. Right. Okay, he was a masculine person. So you think about the spirit of Christ. You can think about the spirit of Christ behind. It talks about, think about unity in the Feast of Trumpets, because we are to gather together. So think about unity, brotherhood, okay? Us being called out of this world, all right? If you think about the Day of Atonement, okay? How does it connect everybody on that day? Because that's the time where everybody has to humble themselves, from the highest ranking all the way down to the able, 12, 13-year-old. I think that's when they start fasting, I believe. Okay. Everybody has to humble themselves on the Day of Atonement. Okay. So you got to think about that. And it's not just, one of the things we afflict ourselves is fasting. But like I said, on the Day of Atonement, there's some people that fast and the Lord is here. There's examples of that in the scripture. Okay. You think about the Pharisee when Christ gave the parable, the Pharisee and the regular man that came up, or the tax collector. The Pharisee talked about he fasted all the time. But the Lord didn't hear him. He heard the man that really humbled himself and confessed his sins. So you got to think, when you're humbling yourself, okay, think about that, putting pride aside. Okay, maybe there's a problem that you have with somebody. You got to think about, can you humble yourself and repair those relationships? Okay, can you humble yourself? Okay, you fasting, but you still hate your brother or your sister. Means nothing. Okay, so you got to think about the spirit behind these feast days. What's the spirit behind Day of Atonement? Because even the heathen tries to keep the Day of Atonement. Okay, but is his prayers really heard? So you got to think about it. What sets us apart on the Day of Atonement? That we're really humbling ourselves. Okay, really humbling ourselves and thinking about others. Think how we can serve others. Okay, so that's the spirit behind it. All right, so we get everything else around. All right. Okay, just the people up here. Where's Officer Asher? I didn't see Officer Asher. Did you leave? Oh, Officer Asher. I'm gonna call you up. All right, just the people up here. All right, Mario. Officer Ya'asha, present thyself in thy registry.
Officer Ya'asha Bangad, Banyashala.
Ya'asha Bangad, Banyashala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh Shinya Shabrakata. Excellent work.
shopping. We're actually going to finish it off. We're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 23. We're going to be reading 36 all the way through. We'll just read 36 through. We'll finish it. Read 36 through 44. Go ahead and finish this.
Okay. This is Leviticus chapter 23.
Yep.
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36. Shabbai, yum yum. The Koraya Yabwa, Asha, La Yahawa, Bayawam, Hashamayanya, Makrara'a, Quadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Waha Koraba Slakia. Korabtham, Asha, La Yahawa, Itazara, Hawa'a, Kol, Mala Akath, Ibada, La'a, the Aishawa. Verse 37. Allah, Mawa'id, it's like Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Ashar, Thakara, Atham, Makara, Ya, Quadash, Laha Korayab, Asha, La Yahweh, Ila, Wamanaka'a, Zabak, Wanasakyam, the water, sir. The bar, Yawam, Bayawamwa. Verse 38. Malabad, Shabatha, Yahweh, Wamalabad, Mathanwa, Mathawa Yakam, Wamalabad, Call, Nadar Yokum, Wamalabad, Call, Nadab, Nadab Wath Yakam, Ashar, Thathanwa, La Yahweh. Verse 39. It's like, what did you say he stopped at?
Finishing it up.
Hanukam. Ak. Baka Masya. Ashar. Yawam. Lakadash. Hashabaya Aya. Ba'asapap Slakya. Ba'asapkam. Wa'ath. Ha'arataza. The Akwa. Ka'ag. Yahweh. Shabaith. It's like a Shabaith. Yum. Bayawam.
Keep going. Keep talking.
Bayawam. Hashamayanya. Shaba'athwa. Verse 40. Lakwa kakatham. Lakam. Bayawam. Hara'ashawa. Parya. Iteza. Hadar. Kapath. Thamarium. Wa'ina. Iteza. It's like it. Iteza.
Yeah.
Ibath. Wa'irabya. Naka'al. Sorry. Washamaka'ath. It's like a Washamaka'ath thumb.
Washamakoltham, Lapan, it's like a Lapanya, Yahweh, Allaha, Allaha Yakum, Shaba'ai, Yum Yum. Verse 41, Waka Thumb, Athwa, Ka'ag, La Yahweh, Shaba'ai, Yum Yum, Bashana, Ka'akwa, I will La Darath, it's like a La Darath Yakum, Baka Adash, Hashabaya, Shabayai, Shabaya, Yaaya, the Ka Agawa, Athwa. That's it, sir.
You go all the way? No, you going all the way.
44.
You going all the way.
Salakia. Verse 42. Basaka. The Shabwa. Shaba'ith. Yum Yum. Koha. Kol.
No, that's another word.
Zarak. Bayashara Allah. Yeshabwa. Bashakaf. Verse 43. Lama'ain. Yada'aiwa. Arath Yakum.
Darath Yakum.
Darath Yakum. Because they do this.
But it really should be the way you will go that way. But you die what? And then it's Darath Yakum.
Kaya. Basakawath. Hawa Shabathya. Ath. Bunya. Yasharala. Yasharal. Salakia. Yashara Allah, Bahawa Tazaya'a, Bahawatazaya'a, our thumb, Ma'arataza, Matazarayam, Anya, Yahweh, Allah, Yakum. Verse 44. The water, sir. Waya Dabar, Masha, Ath, Madya, Yahweh, All, Bunya, Yasharala. That's it, sir.
All right. Also, you're going to read 36 all the way to the end. Probably sure.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you. And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37. There are the feasts of the Lords. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice, and a drink offering, everything upon this day. Verse 38, besides the Sabbath of the Lord, and besides your gifts, and besides your vows, and besides all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Verse 39, also, in the 15th day, the 7th month of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruits of the land, you shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the 1st day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40, and ye shall take you on the 1st day the boughs of goodly trees, branch palm trees, and boughs of thick trees, and widows of brooks, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. Verse 41, and ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42, ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. Verse 43, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God.
Real quick. So just to think about them, we're on number 15 in our packet. You think about how the Feast of Tabernacles connects us all, because you got to think about it. We purposely left the land and became homeless, as Gentleman Hyman taught me. We became actually homeless when we left Egypt, and we actually had to dwell in tents. You know, we had to dwell in tents for a while. Okay, so you think about how that connects us. We had to give all that up to become homeless in the wilderness. Okay, to dwell in tents. And what's the spirit of Christ behind that? Okay, Christ was willing to give it all up. Okay, for us. You got to think about, what are we willing to give up? Okay, so that's something you want to think about. You think about the spirit of Christ in the Feast of Tabernacles. Go ahead, Officer Perot.
Come. Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
Excellent. Right, due to time's sake, I want you to just go all the way in the back of your package so you can know some of the Hebrew due to time's sake. Okay, I just got a little, activity that people, it's all the way in the back here. It's where you can learn the Hebrew of the word. It's like the word search, the Hebrew of all of these feast days. It's all the way in the back. Okay, but I forgot to put the English in there. So let's get the English of these feast days now. Okay, and somebody could just, tell it out. Okay, the first one is your Yom Shabbat. What is that in English? So people can know. Anybody know that in English? What does that mean? Yom Shabbat. That's my higher officers should know that. Shabbat to give you the clue. Okay, due to time, that's the Sabbath day. Okay, Sabbath day. You want to put that next to it. Okay, the next one is Chag HaSakawaf. Anybody know what that is? Well, you know the word Chag means feast. Okay, so I gave you a clue. What is that? HaSakawaf. What is that? Sister Word, why? Okay, you're thinking, not quite. Good try. Sir. La, sir. Try. It's due to time. It's the Feast of Tabernacles. Okay? Feast of Tabernacles. All right. Everybody should know this one. I should see everybody's hand up on this one. Pesach. What is that? I'm sorry, Rawaja. That's the Passover. Okay, write it. Okay. The next one. Zakarwan Tharawa'ai. What is that? Zakarwan Tharawa'ai. Anybody know what that is? I'll give you a hint. Zakarwan means to remember. It's like a memorial. They gave you the clue. Go ahead, sis. What feast you have to make them? Excellent. Memorial of trumpets. Excellent. Okay. The next one, Chag HaShabbai. I'll give you a clue. Shabbai in Hebrew is like 7. Means 7 or week. Okay, Shabbai Wath. It makes it plural. Go ahead, Officer Bequash, I saw you. That's the Feast of Weeks. Okay, Chag HaShabbai Wath. Okay, when you see a Wath at the end, that makes it usually plural. You can either end with a yum or a wath. Okay? Next one, Yawam HaKaparium. What feast is that? Yawam, go Officer Bequasha, cleaning up today. That is correct. Yawam HaKaparium. And if you notice, the word atonement here is really a plural word. Really, it's there of atonements. Okay? A kaparium. All right, the last one. Everybody should know this one. Chag B'Tazawaf. Everybody should know this one. Chag. Say it again, sis. The Feast of Unleavened Bread. Excellent. All right, excellent. All right, make sure y'all do your words to finish out this packet. All right. All right. It's just the people up here. All right. Unfortunately, I'm not German Heim. I don't have money to give people if they finish their packet. Unfortunately, maybe I don't have money like German. All right, just the people up here. I might. Officer Cora. Go ahead and blow the trumpet for me.
La Yasha'ala.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead and get the horn again, officer. Officer Corral, I'm always messing this up. I gotta get him. Something like shit. Men of Israel, and mighty. Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Sim Yashabrak.
Yahweh Sim Yashabrak. Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yashabrak. Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yashabrak. Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yashabrak. Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yashabrak. Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yashabrak. Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yashabrak. Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat it. Okay.
Yahweh Shem Yashabrak. Yeah.
Go ahead and give it to Officer Corral. He's gonna salute you. What else you talking?
Yahweh Shem Yashabrak. Yeah.
Put the scroll down. Scroll down. We gotta uncover it. Officer Corral, we gotta uncover the scroll. It's on you, Officer Corral. It's on you, Officer Corral.
Amadi and Wapayahak Wadam, which means rise and face the east.
It's for everybody.
This is for everybody. The east is behind us.
You can go.
1, 2, 3. This is the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew. Abanaw.
Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kedah.
Kedah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Alak Wakah.
Alak Taba'ah.
Tazayah.
Tazayah.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Aratazah.
Aratazah.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Batamnanawa.
Batamnanawa.
Come.
Bakom.
Ho.
Ho.
Yawam. Wasalak now.
Wasalak now.
Wap now.
Wap now.
Kasalak now.
Kasalak now.
Kabawat ya now.
Kabawat now.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Kaba'aya now.
Kaba'aya now.
Wanasaya wan.
Wanasaya wan.
Abal.
Abal.
Awashaya now.
Awashaya.
Hayan.
Hayan.
Ra. Hayah.
Hayah.
Ka. Kamalak wa.
Kamalak.
Waha'ala.
Waha'ala.
Hawa. Salakia. Wahata pa'arak.
Wahata pa'arak.
La'awalamia.
La'awalamia.
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth.
in earth
As it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Give us our debts
As we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver
but
us
deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom
And the power.
and the power
And the glory.
and the glory
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is Hakat, the power, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kushah.
Babu Bashar.
Natan Lanawa.
Natan
Hakat.
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 La Fa'ah.
Ha'ah.
Ko. Makal. La'ah.
Call Allah.
Wakol Marawa.
Call Allah.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Atahara.
That's our
Hamatazariah.
Hamatazariah.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Lahakim.
Lahakim.
Hamakiam.
Hamakiam.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Al-Rakakwa.
Al-Rakakwa.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Ladarashan.
Ladarashan.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Waraman.
And in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is blessed Israel Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Barak Lanaw.
Barak.
Wayashara Allah.
Wahab.
Wahab Bayah.
Wahab.
Sapar.
Sapar.
Barak.
Barak.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Waraman.
The water in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121. Aisha.
Aisha.
Yanya.
Yanya.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Azari.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahawa.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'araktaza.
Wa'araktaza.
Al-Yanatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragalka.
Ragalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yashan.
Yashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Ashira'ala.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamka.
Yawawam.
Yawawam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balaya'a.
Balaya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamarka.
Makol Ra.
Korah.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapash.
Afnapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'af.
Taza'afka.
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 Wabawa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Ma'af.
Ma'ata.
Salakia. Mayata.
Mayata.
Wa'ad Aram. Wa'ad Awam.
Wa'ad Awalam. And in the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Even I suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not stumble.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
And
in.
this time forth,
From this time forth,
Ephraim moved.
and even forever.
So be it.
So be it. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thaka-Rash.
Al-Thakarash.
Ba'al-Thaka-Kwat.
Wa'al-Thashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Fayahana.
Yahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Womashanayaka.
Womashanayaka.
Nasha'a. Awa.
Nasha'al. Nasha'wa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ah.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya Arayamwa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Wayata ya I Tazawa.
Yarayamwa.
Al Tazapa Wanyaka.
Altakapawanyika.
Amarwa.
Amar.
Kawa.
Lakau.
Wana Akak Kakyadam.
Wayakakina.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala
Wala.
Yazakar.
Yasakar.
Sham Yashara Allah.
Yam Yasa'ala.
Aiwa.
Aiwa.
Ya.
Kaya.
Nawa I Tazawa.
Nawa Aksasawa.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakaba.
Al Yaka.
Alika.
Barya.
Raya.
Wayakara.
Yakarakwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Washamai Alayam.
Wishamai Aliyam.
Wa Abba.
Wamakaba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Ball.
Gabal.
Wa Amawan.
Wamawan.
Wa Amalak.
Wamala.
Palasha.
Palasha.
Amashabya.
Amashabya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Amam.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawai.
Tarawat.
The Banyalawat.
Zabanyalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya.
That's correct.
Kasayas the Ra'a.
Kasiyatara.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banako.
Manako.
Koyashawan.
Kuyatwa.
Nishamadwa.
Nashumama.
Ba'ayan.
Manya.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adam.
Shayatamwa.
Sayatamwa.
Nadayab Mawa.
Nadiyatwa.
Ka'arab.
Kawa.
Wakaza Za'aba.
Wakazaba.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakazaba.
Wakaza Zalmanai.
Wakazamana.
Ho.
Ko.
Nasaya Kamwa.
Nisayakamwa.
Aishar.
Asha.
Amarwa.
Amar.
Nayashara'a.
Niyasta.
Lanawa.
Nanawa.
Ah.
Ah.
Na'awa.
Nawa.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
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 Sayatamwa.
Sayatamwa.
Kagogla.
Kagogla.
Kwash.
Kagwa.
Panyaraka.
Alahaya.
Ash.
Sha'as.
The Ba'ira Ya'ira. Wakala. Haba.
Wakazahaba.
The Lahat.
Salahat.
Hari.
Har.
Khan.
Kam.
The Radatma.
Aradakma.
Basa'iraka.
Nasa'irika.
Wabasapaka.
Wusapaka.
The Bahoyam.
Dalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Layaham.
Palawan.
Kulawan.
Waya Bakwashi wa.
Wibakwatwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Wibatwa.
Waya Bahowa.
Wibahawa.
Ayai.
Ayah.
Waya Kaparwa.
Wibakarwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Wibatwa.
Waya Da'aiwa.
Wibatwa.
Khaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Ka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Abadka.
Yabaka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Kol.
I'll call.
Ha'arakazah. Aman.
Amen. This is Psalms 83 in the English. Keep that not silent, so your house.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And be not still, O your house.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
have lifted up the head.
And lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy heaven.
They have said,
They have said,
Come, Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
Maybe no more remember.
Maybe no more remember.
They have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against
They are confederate against
the tabernacles of Egypt.
the tabernacles of Egypt.
And the Israelites.
And the Israelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Cabal.
Baal.
And Ammon. And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Esther is also joined with them.
Esther is also joined.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of
Salah.
Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
Unto the Midianites.
Unto the Midianites.
As to Sarah.
As to Sarah.
As to Jabin.
To Jabin.
At the brook of Kissar.
And the brook of Kissar.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Made their nobles like a rat.
Made their nobles like a rat.
And like that.
Like that.
Yet.
Yeah.
All the princes of Ba.
And the princes of the Baal.
And that's Amunah.
And that's Amunah.
Who said,
Said,
let us take to ourselves
let us say to ourselves,
the house of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make it like a wheel.
As the snow before the wind.
As the sun before the wind.
As the fire burns the wood.
As the fire burns the wood.
And as the flames set the mountains on
And
fire.
as the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them.
with thy tempest.
Like them.
And make them afraid
Make them afraid.
with thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh, Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know
And then they know
that thou,
that
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh.
art the most high
Or the most high.
over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. These are the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
O Yahweh
Oh,
Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Woman Yaka Allah.
Woman Yahweh.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazabya
Matazabya.
Alawat Yahana.
Alawat.
Ha Alawat.
Ha Alawat.
Hasaranya.
Hasaranya.
Hakwatazayanya.
Hakwatazayanya.
Hakwayayoyim.
Hakwayayim.
Waha Akwapian.
Waha Akwapian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushai.
Bahashim Yahushai.
Waraman.
Waraman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yahweh.
Commander General
The
Yahweh.
general.
General.
The captain.
The captain.
Officers. The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
These are the curses. Blessed you, Yahweh.
Blessed you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
By prophets.
By prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
Shake loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to get to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter to thy sanctuary.
Enter thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And the drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments were in.
All the governments are in.
Amalek synagogues and arts.
Amalek synagogues and arts.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinhead.
Skinhead.
Posse Comitatus.
Posse Comitatus.
The gay
The
movement.
gay movement.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
The lesbian.
The lesbian
The
movement.
lesbian.
Spy.
Five.
Working to witchcraft. NASA space program.
That's space program.
Army. Navy.
Navy.
Air Force. Marines. Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the air.
And the air.
The cable access chain.
Cable access chain.
And the radio chain.
And the radio chain.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of any of thy people.
Of any of thy people.
That seek to stop.
That seek to stop.
And bring swift destruction.
And bring swift
To
destruction.
all the heathen.
To all the heathen.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Try to stop.
Try to stop.
From broadcasting your word.
From broadcasting your word.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet.
Let loose all the planet.
Let loose all the planet.
Let loose all the
Let
planet.
loose all the planet.
Cause them to go to and from.
Cause them to go to and
Through
from.
the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume.
And consume.
Let the planet.
Let
Take the house of the thief.
Take the house of the thief.
And the murder.
And the murder.
Let your house shine.
Let your house shine.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucer.
Down at the fly saucer.
Punch all the heat.
Punch all the heat.
That come up against
That
us.
come up against us.
As we speak thy word.
As we speak that word.
Cause to be known.
Cause to be known.
By all.
By all.
It is the angels
That's the angels
that have done.
that have done.
Cause to be spread.
Cause to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause to shake of thy cup.
Cause to shake that.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalm, which means to turn. Go ahead. This concludes the service.
Men of Israel,
Go ahead, look. Tell the sisters to be seated.
Sister Shabi,
Sisters.
men of Israel, we're going to give the teacher one courtesy salute. Saw, which means turn. Amadium. Men of Israel, Amadium. Amadium Shabbat. Amadium. Barak.
Yeah, how about Shimyan Shabrakatham?
Yayamatah. Sisters, Amadium. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Saw, which means turn. Men of Israel, Amadium. Amadium Shabbat. Amadium. Barak.
Yeah, how about Shimyan Shabrakatham?
Yayamatah. Dismiss.
Okay.
You help it. Kind of concert.
Salakia.
We got black Latinos and Native Americans. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that, right, that shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that. That shit go, look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that, right, that shit go.
B-Raw, wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting tough from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away from camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar here, hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Well, anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before.
That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that right. That shit go, look.
Nah, for real though.
Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that.
How about Shimyan Shabrakatham?